The Art Institute is designed with the consumer in mind. All of the areas we visited were very minimalistic, so the art can be easily viewed and appreciated. The lighting is specific to the room and to the piece of art that is on display. The lighting was brighter when focused on a larger, more prominent piece of art as opposed to a smaller piece of art where the lighting is not as concentrated. This is to draw attention to the larger, more important pieces, which would create a greater profile for the Art Institute. Monetary value is what is associated with high profile and prestige of an institution, which helps create more visitors and leads to higher profits. In more open areas, people tended to be louder due to the space that allowed them to hold noisily conversations. In more compact rooms, it was quieter and there was a closer connection with the art. These rooms were also darker, forcing people to be calmer and quieter. People feel as if they have less freedom because they are being more heavily watched in a darker room. Security was very tight, but it varied in some areas. For example, in the Greek and American art rooms, there was a lot of security. When we went to the Arts of Asia, security was scarce. In rooms that held highly valued original pieces, such as Nighthawks, we noticed that the level of security was much higher. It was apparent that people were acting much different in the areas with higher security. The overall tones of voices in these rooms were quieter and made people more conscious of their behaviors around the artwork. The museum is designed in a way in which it is separated into unique sections for different time periods and locations in history. Each section has its own art and every room has its own story to tell. No section is exactly the same. From the color of the room to how the art is displayed, the way that the area is constructed is important to how the art is perceived and how its story is told.